Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today I will be reading all of the book series that I have read, or that I own, because I've read a lot more, but I just don't own them. And also, the camera's a little shaky. I know, it's because I'm doing this on my bed, and I have like a whole, like, concoction. Is that right? I have like this whole like little setup, and it kind of shakes a little bit. So, just like, hold on, stay with me, alright? Okay, just stay with me. Also, guys, I'm loving my earring combo today. I don't know why, I'm just loving it. It's very cute today. But yeah, I went to Starbucks today with a couple of friends, with Olivia and my friend Genesis, who also has a YouTube channel, but she doesn't post on it. But yeah, and that was pretty fun. So I think we're actually gonna hang out soon again too, for Valentine's Day, cause we don't have boyfriends. We don't have boyfriends. That's okay. But let's get into the video, okay? I feel like I've been talking a lot, so let's get into it. I'm going to be breaking these books that I have into two separate categories. So I have books/series that I've finished, and then I have books/series that I have not finished. But I've gotten like at least halfway through. So let's get with the first one. All right, so the first book series that I'm going to be suggesting and rating is A Cruel Prince, The Wicked King, The Queen of Nothing, and How the King of Elfame Learned to Hate Stories. Technically, it's a 4-book series, but this is just an extra. This is like the actual story. When I tell you that this was the first series that I have ever read that was mainly fantasy and had enemies to lovers / romance in it, and when I tell you that I came to this and I never went back. I never went back, y'all. This has been the basic standard of all of my books. Jude and Carden, yeah, I'm giving this book a 10 out of 10 just because in my mind it's a classic, and I love Jude so much. She is such a bad bitch. She is, y'all. She is. She's too good. And Carden, oh, she's too fine. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And it's almost as if the romance is a subplot to this book, which it's different, but it still works because it still has a lot of effect in the story, even though it's like a subplot. It's so good. 10 out of 10, would recommend. You guys should definitely go check it out. Alright guys, so the second series that I will be recommending is the Once Upon a Broken Heart series. So boom, boom. It's very pretty, guys. Look at the sides. They're so cute. I kind of wish this book was bigger so that it matched, but that's alright. This is such a beautiful cover. This is the second book, and it's such a beautiful cover. I love it. But this is the Once Upon a Broken Heart series by Stephanie Garber, and when I tell you, y'all, I ate this up. I'm gonna give it I'll give it an 8.5 out of 10, just because the third book was not that good to me, okay? I loved the first and second book, but A Curse for True Love just kind of seemed like it wrapped the story up way too quick. In this book, they have like a split POV, and one of the POVs in this book that they cover is just useless. I don't really think we need this person's opinion on anything. I don't like this person, so I just thought it was a lot of wasted pages that could have been used on, more of the main characters. But that's just me. I also got Olivia to read the first book, and she didn't like it. The side eye is unreal. But everybody has tastes, I guess, even if they're not that good. Who said that? Anyway, let's move on to the next book. So the third series that I will be rating is the Kingdom of the Wicked series. So it has 3 books in it. It has Kingdom of the Wicked, of course. They have Kingdom of the Cursed and Kingdom of the Feared. You guys know that trend on TikTok where it's like the silent reviews? This would be my silent review. I actually wanted to rip my eyeballs out reading this book. Let me just show you guys how much of this first book is actually interesting. About this much. About this much. Second book, 8. We could have just had a duo series. We didn't need a trio. We could have just had a duo. This book, 8. 8 up, okay? When I tell you, I couldn't even finish this book. I couldn't finish it because it was so bad. I couldn't with the writing. I couldn't with the plot anymore. It was just, I love fantasy, guys, but it just got too crazy, okay? If I could, I would slap this book. I hate this book so much. I don't know. I had to, maybe my hopes were just too high because of the second book, but put her away. Put her away. Wrap it up. We're done. But yes, I would have to rate this series a 6. That's it. That's all it's getting. It's getting 60% because it almost failed. The second book, oh, wrong book, y'all. The second book saved it. Right, so the next series that I will be rating is a book talk classic, Fourth Wing, and Iron Flame. As we can see, these books are very thick. I did read them. If I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I didn't actually finish this book, but I'm putting it in this category because I basically finished it, okay? I had maybe like that much left. Maybe, y'all. Maybe, okay? Maybe a little bit more. Maybe like that much. But compared to this, I basically know how it ends. Well, not really. I had to look it up because I was like, y'all, I'm not reading this book anymore. I can't. It's dragging on. I couldn't do it. Iron Flame could be in the flames. Just kidding. I liked the first, I loved like the first half of the book, but just the second half, I was like, all right, guys, we're done. I can't do this anymore. I was not liking the miscommunication between Violet and Xaden. It was getting on my nerves because they kept fighting about the same thing. And I was like, all right, guys, let's just break up. I'm done. I can't do it anymore. The smut is good, but I just can't do this anymore. Fourth Wing 8. Fourth Wing 8. I love this book so much. Iron Flame didn't even touch the food on the plate. I'm sorry, guys. It just didn't happen. If I had to rate this book series, it would be a 7.5 just because, actually, you know what? I'll change it. I'll give it an 8 just because Fourth Wing was so good, but I was just expecting so much more from Iron Flame and it just did not deliver, and I'm so sad about that because I really wanted to love this book and I tried so hard, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't finish it. I wasn't liking it. Am I obviously still gonna read the third one? Yes, I am. But sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do, okay? Okay. Alright, so the next, it's actually not a series that I'm reading, but it's just a lone book. It isn't a series, but they kind of are like, it's like, I don't know, they could be standalone books. So it's actually gonna be The Deal by, I think it's Elle Kennedy. I'm not sure, it might be Ellie. I think it's Elle though. But Elle Kennedy. It is a hockey romance. Oh, by the way, guys, all of the books that I just rated before this were all enemies to lovers, okay? This is a hockey romance, and she actually tutors him. And I wouldn't really say that it's enemies to lovers. I would say more it's just kind of like acquaintances to lovers, if I'm being honest with you guys. Because, yes, she was annoyed with him at the start, but he never didn't like her. So I don't really think that doesn't really count as enemies to me. But I give this book a 10 out of 10. It's sweet, it's simple, it's quick, and it gets the job done. There's definitely some good scenes in this, if you know what I mean. And it's just overall, it's really good. It's dual POV. Olivia actually recommended me this book. And so I bought it from when I was at Target with her. So yes, I would rate this book a 10 out of 10 because I love them as a couple. Alright, so that's gonna be it for my finished books that I've read. For my first book that I did not finish because I went into a reading slump. That is true, it did happen. Would have to be The Iron King. I got this far, and I just don't like it. The backs, you know how they kind of give like a little info, like a little like, ooh, what's gonna happen? Y'all, it just spoiled the whole book. So I read this thinking there would be some type of romance in it, and I think there is some type of romance, but it wasn't it for me. So I decided I'm not finishing this book. It is a series because it says book 1 on it, but I'm just not finishing it. I don't want to finish it. I don't want to. When I first bought this book, I thought The Iron King, guys, I'm gonna spoil this because it's on the back. I don't know, if you pick up the book, you're gonna see it. But I thought the Iron King would be her love interest, but it's her father. So I don't know why I bought the book. It was an impulse buy. So I think I'm going to rate this book a 4, because I didn't finish it. Look how far I got. I didn't get that far, and it was kind of boring to me, but I did like the main girl. Next book that I have not finished, but I'm going to rate it anyway, is Serpent and Dove. I got about, let me see if I have a bookmark in here. I don't think I do. Honestly, I think I got like halfway. I think that's how far I got. But overall, this book was actually not bad. I think I'm gonna give it an 8. I really do want to finish it, if I'm being honest with you guys, and I think I'm going to try. I don't know. I'm like just not really in the mood. You know, it's like one of those books where you want to finish it, but you just don't really have like, you don't have the motivation to. If it was made into a TV show, I would watch it. You know what I mean? It's kind of like that, but I don't know if I want to read it. All right, so this next book, the rating is actually going to be * out of 10 because I haven't read it. And I'm not going to read it because I don't know why I bought it. I think honestly I bought it because of the cover. It's so pretty, and it sounded cool on the back, but I hate the setup of the book. I know, it's like, what do you mean it's just a book? But it's like, girl, I don't like it. It's actually translated from French, which I thought that was pretty cool. But, girl, I don't know. I just don't like the setup of the book. I don't know why. It has like a table, it actually has like a table of contents. And apparently they don't even like get to see that, it has a table of contents. I don't know. I just don't really like it. Apparently they don't really get together till like the very end, or I don't really know. I don't know. It just sounds kind of boring. I don't know why I bought it. Okay, so the next series actually that I will be talking about, which this one's actually very surprising because I feel like everybody has read this book in the book romance world. And I tried, and I really liked it, guys. I promise you I did. But I just couldn't finish it. I don't know why I couldn't finish it. I just couldn't finish it. And it will be A Court of Thorns and Roses. I don't know why I couldn't finish it, guys. I finished this book. I finished this much of the book. I was so close, guys. And I did not read this book. I don't know what happens. I don't know how this book ends. I know there's 2 other books, but I think they're like they're kind of like a sub-series, because I know they're, it's like one of the guy's friends. I think that's who is in this last 2 books. But yeah, I would rate this series a 9 out of 10. I'll give it an 8.5. I rate this series an 8.5 just because the romance is really good. I like the twist. I feel like I don't see that done in a lot of books. And overall, it's just a really good series, and it's a classic. It's a classic in the romance world. Alright guys, so that's gonna be it for this video, or this portion of the video. But I also thought that I would show you guys the book that I'm currently reading. I'm currently reading Filthy Rich Vampire. I actually bought this book in my last video, which you guys should go check out. But yeah, so I bought this book, and I'm about like that far in. It's really hard to see, but I'm I'm like on chapter 3. I actually, last night I finished the deal and I immediately started reading this book, but then I got super tired, so I couldn't finish it. But yeah, so this is my current book, and I'm actually really liking it. I was going to keep reading it tonight because actually, guys, I had the day off today, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I'm probably gonna read this tonight, but I have to go back to school tomorrow, so I have to like pay attention to what time I like stop reading, so I don't like wake up in the morning like just totally like, you know what I mean, like just totally because I don't want to be like sleepy and snoozy at school, because that is like the worst feeling ever. Alright guys, so that's going to be the end of this video. I promise I'm going to start posting. But yeah, so I really hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you subscribe and like this video, and stay tuned for more. So see you guys later. Bye.